Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to another video. And for my Korean friends, Yarabun and Annyeonghaseyo. Yes. Now, I've heard that I can say Yarabun first and then Annyeonghaseyo, and I've also heard I can say Annyeonghaseyo Yarabun. So I don't know which one is actually the correct way to say it. I know it's basically hello everyone, but whether you're putting the everyone first or the hello first, I don't know, and I've been told both ways are okay, so I don't know. Not that this is a whole Korean learning thing, but because, well, we're back working on this guy here, and yes, we're working on the German 1/35th scale Panther tank. This is the well, I don't know. If you just Google Panther tank, you won't necessarily get this one, right? You'll get all kinds of other ones. This one is a specific version, and I really don't know if the what do they call it? If the SD KFZ 171, if that's the designation of this tank. Maybe leave me a comment, you guys who know more about tanks, especially German armor. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if that's actually the proper designation of this tank, and then it's just a Panther, right? Let me know. Anyway, also you can let me know in the comments below whether I'm saying the Yarabun and Annyeonghaseyo, if that's correct, or if I should be saying Annyeonghaseyo Yarabun. Let me know in the comments there, guys. Even in Korean, you can type it in Korean. I can always translate it. It's nice and easy. Something I wanted to ask you guys also, leave me a comment about whether you guys prefer my videos to be like roughly an hour, or if you prefer me to do shorter videos. If I do shorter videos, that means I need to do more parts, right? Because I still want to put the whole content in and keep all of that. But if I shorten my videos, that means instead of maybe being 5 or 6, 7 parts, it's going to be more like 12, 13, 14 parts. You know what I mean, right? It's because I usually don't do a whole lot of editing. You know, this whole thing that I'm doing, everything, all of this stuff, I'm not getting paid for it, right? I'm not a Twitch affiliate. I'm not a partner with YouTube. I don't get no money for any of this stuff. I buy all these kits and all the paints and everything. It's all coming out of my own pocket, and so that also means I'm not paying anybody to do my video editing. I'm doing it all myself. So all these videos, whenever you see something a little unique or whatever, I'm doing that myself. I'm not paying anybody to do it. So yeah, so I'd like feedback from you guys. What do you prefer? What do you want to see more of? What do you want to see less of? If you prefer shorter videos, I can do that. I can edit it, cut it, and go, yeah, here's part 1, and have it only 15 minutes. But then you're gonna have to watch part 2 later on to see as it progresses. You know what I mean? So yeah, just let me know. Anyway, we're gonna be starting on getting our base coat done on this thing. Although we've already got the black primer on here, it's just kind of test fitting one of our cables, or the cable that goes on the side here. Just test fitting this a little bit earlier. I don't want to have that on here when I'm painting because, well, there's going to be shadows underneath of it and stuff like that. I try to not put everything on before painting because it just becomes difficult. Like it's going to be a little bit hard to get underneath here, under this part. Not that you can see it because it's black now, but underneath in there, I have to really angle and get in close with my airbrush now to get the paint actually in there. Otherwise, it just looks stupid. Anyway, so I've got my air compressor turned on. I've got my paint here. One I actually opened and the other I didn't, and of course that was a while ago now, and I don't remember which one it was when I painted these wheels here. I'm going to guess it was this one. I'm just judging by the mess on the lid. Yeah, so this will be number 2. So this one, oh yeah, and I even got a ball in that one, and I don't have one in that. So I'm going to mix this one up, and I'm going to add a little bit of thinner, and we'll go from there. Now, because I'm solely spraying this, I'm just going to add a little bit of thinner right straight in there. When I painted the wheels, I already added a little bit, but I only used a little bit too. So I'm just gonna, Tamiya paint, it doesn't need, like, I know you watch tutorials on airbrushing and stuff like that. Guys do specific stuff for how to airbrush with Tamiya acrylics and how to airbrush with Vallejo's and all this stuff. There's a guy who does all kinds of, his setup, he's got all kinds of paints all just on shelves behind him. And yeah, it's just, yeah, you'd think he's an expert on how to spray with an airbrush. And yeah, and I watched him, and it was a while ago, so I don't even remember all the specific thinners. I know with Vallejo's, you can use the Mr. Color leveling thinner. This stuff works well. I've found with my own thing, I've tried to use this with the Tamiyas and had a bad experience. It just clumped it all up. It was no good. So I kind of just leave that unless I'm actually going to use like a Vallejo, or I'm use an actual Mr. Color paint, but I don't really. So anyway, we move this guy over here. I also have our little panels that I need to paint. These guys here, and these are little fenders that kind of go along the edge, along here. I need to paint those too. I have some of them already installed, and some of them obviously not. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm just going to pour directly out of the bottle. Let's just do a test. Nothing's stuck or anything like that from last time. Remember, that was just the other day, so I just want to make sure I did clean it good and I got no paint stuck in there. That's very important, obviously. So, get my paper towel ready. I don't like getting a lot of goop on my threads, so I like to clean the jar off once in a while just to make sure I get a nice good seal on there and don't get any problems later on. Preventive maintenance, right? So that's what they call it, I believe. Okay, test spray. Yeah, here we go. We're ready to go. So I'll switch the cam and you get to see and all that good stuff. Here we go. Hi. Hi. All right. So we'll start by doing the bottom here. Nice big area. So I am trying to do utilize a little bit of the shadowing, but I do still need to get coverage. I don't want black, right? And especially because I'm going to be doing camouflage, I need to think about in the future when I start to put on the camouflage colors, what is that going to look like? Am I going to leave this little area black, or do I want to have some beige colored coverage underneath of it, right? That's an important thing to think about doing this. I apologize for the planes. That's the sound. A lot of this stuff underneath here is not really going to be seen because you're going to have all the gear on there. But I still need to coat it, right? You don't forget about it. You still need to paint it, right? And any techniques that you're using elsewhere, you got to think about that too. Taking advantage of the angle that I'm at, I'm getting on the underneath here on the sides as well. So getting all the different angles is important. I have to close my blinds. The sun is distracting me. There we go. It's also causing me, I'm going to have to change my light. My own shadow is blocking me. Okay, ready to go flip this guy over and work on the top. Looks like I might have a little bit of tip drying going on. So I'm just going to quickly get some thinner out here and clean off the tip a little bit here. By a little bit, I mean just clean it. Though I'm almost done, just noticing the spray pattern was a little splotchy. And that's no good. You don't want that, do you? No, it don't. No, it don't. Okay, let's get back to it. All right. That's better. Okay, so we got to get prepared. Got to get prepared to paint these. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my little Lazy Susan. That's this guy here. As you can see, I already had them on there when I was painting the primer. So just take this and kind of line it up. Sort of like that, and that, and then just put them down like this. While I'm at it, I'm going to do these ones too. All right, let's move these over. And I'll let you watch me do that too. So here we are. Okay, so those are done. Now, this one too. This one's done. This one I'm going to have to hold. I don't want to spray my fingers, so let's just pick a little edge. There we go. We have one more part. Here. Make that 2. 3. Forgot all about that. We're getting low on paint. There we go. That about sums it up, except for the other side of these panels. I have to flip these all over. Airplanes. That's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, that's about it. And that will do our first color. So now, bear with me in I'll just skip. I'll cut this part out later. You guys watching me live, you guys get to watch me clean my airbrush. You guys on YouTube, well, I'll skip ahead for you. Alright guys, that's it. Airbrush is clean. And we'll be ready for the next step. But that next step is going to have to wait until next time. Why? Well, because the next step is going to be masking. And that means I want to leave this paint. Show you, bring this over here. I want to leave this paint to cure for a little while. Okay, I want to give it at least an hour to cure, to off gas, to do whatever it needs to do, because the last thing I want to do is start putting masking medium on this, and then when I pull the masking tape off, or in this case we're going to be using the putty, I don't want the putty to pull the paint off because it hasn't had a chance to actually cure, and so we're going to wait. And that means we're going to be done for the day. So that's basically it for now, at least for today. I probably won't have time tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, because that seems to be the way my weeks go. This guy's going to go right up on there, kind of like this. Something like that. Yeah. Got all my panels. Starting to look like a tank. Now, of course, this is much brighter looking than the wheels are current, or much darker now looking than what the wheels are, because the wheels didn't have any primer put on them, right? And that's why. So this is covering the black, this is not. But the wheels are going to get so much weathering on them and dirt and everything like that, you're not even going to notice it. So it's not even going to be an issue. Wheels get all kinds of weathering put on them, and that's just the way they are. It's the way it goes, right? So that is where we are going to leave it for today, guys. And I want to thank you guys for coming out. I want to thank you guys for watching me. Thank you for the comments on YouTube. And again, let me know. Do you want shorter videos? Do you want longer ones? Well, I doubt if you want longer ones, but I'm pretty sure you probably, it's just my own thinking, probably want shorter ones. But let me know, because I'd like to know for sure. And yeah, this is where we are right now, guys. We're getting there. We're almost done. 2 more paints, 2 more colors to go, and then we've got to assemble all the gear. And then once I get the tracks on there, then we can start weathering this thing and making it look like it's actually been used. Oh, but I have to remember, once I'm done painting, we got to put the decals on, and then we weather after the decals. Now, if you have decals, they are somewhere. I don't know where I put them. They're here somewhere. There's not a lot. There's just the numbers and the German plus, not the swastika, but the that plus symbol that the Germans always had. Anyway, it's probably in the box. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it for here now, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, smash that like button. Everybody asks for it, not just to hit the like button, but you gotta smash it hard. Anyway, please like my videos, hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. Check out the links down in the comments box, and you can check out still pictures. Look at my Instagram, and you can go look at my Twitch, but I don't really do much on my Twitch, so don't bother with that. Sorry, not Twitch. I mean, definitely go on my Twitch channel. Follow me on Twitch, and then you can watch me live. And when you watch me live, you can talk to me, and it'll appear here in the chat. And yeah, and we can have a dialogue and talk back and forth in real life, real time. Yes. And you can even hear the airplanes taking off while I'm trying to talk. Thanks, airplanes. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.